Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Here's your news for June 25th, including WWE 2019 Extreme Rules and a takeaway from WWE Raw. Though she didn't win the SmackDown Women's Championship at WWE Stomping Grounds, the fact that Alexa Bliss was able to compete in the match at all counts as a huge success. In case you've been living under a rock for the past few months, Bliss has spent the past several months on the shelf dealing with injuries, and there was a time when Miss 5 Feet of Fury feared she'd never get to wrestle again. Though she was given safer roles during the time, such as the host of WrestleMania 35, her absence from the roster was hard to miss, and the company have now revealed more about what happened. In WWE's latest 365 documentary that premiered after Stomping Grounds, it was revealed that a series of concussions are what caused all of the former champion's problems, concussions caused by the same move. In the documentary, a spot from Hell in a Cell 2018 is shown, as the first concussion was caused when Ronda Rousey delivered a headlock takeover during the match. Treatment and rehabilitation allowed the self-proclaimed goddess of WWE to be cleared before the company's first all-female pay-per-view Evolution, though it was another concussion caused during a tag match with Mickie James against Rousey and Natalya that took her out for the second time. Once again, a headlock takeover was used during the October 20, 2018 live event in Hartford, Connecticut, though the petite powerhouse said she didn't blame anyone for what happened. If anything, Bliss was more frustrated with the bad timing, as she told viewers how for years she'd been compared to Trish Stratus, and to have a match against her at Evolution just to lose it at the last second was truly heartbreaking. Bliss's mother praised WWE with how they treated her daughter's injuries, which isn't too surprising when you consider just how big the company is and how they can afford the very best medical staff around. The good news out of all this is that Bliss is finally back in the ring full-time and had a 10-minute bout against Bayley at Stomping Grounds without any issues, as we hope for many more years of safe, healthy wrestling for the goddess of WWE. One superstar who may not have many years left in him, though, is The Undertaker, but that didn't stop the Demon of Death Valley from making an appearance this week, helping the most unlikely of superstars. During this week's Raw, Roman Reigns took on Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre, with the big dog being dominated for the vast majority of the contest. When Shane climbed the turnbuckle for his coast-to-coast, though, the lights went out, and when they turned back on, the Dead Man had appeared, attacking both McMahon and the Scottish psychopath in aid of the big dog. There's no love lost between Reigns and the Dead Man, as Roman is one of the two men to hold a victory over Taker at WrestleMania, crushing the Phenom in 2017 in what many believed at the time to be the Demon of Death Valley's last match. Whatever the reason he has for helping Reigns, this won't be The Undertaker's final appearance, as the two will team up at Extreme Rules to take on McIntyre and Shane O'Mac. Taker was called in not only to boost the ratings and also bring Roman Reigns into the title picture. It's believed that The Undertaker and Reigns will win at Extreme Rules, and then Roman is expected to go after either Kofi or Seth Rollins. From one star of the Attitude Era to another now, it's good news for Terri Runnels, best known to some fans as Marlena. In May of this year, the former manager was arrested for bringing a loaded handgun to Tampa International Airport, though Runnels defended her actions, saying she bought it to help her mother ward off armadillos from her property. Though her actions could have resulted in up to a $5,000 fine, Runnels, one of just 4 women to hold the hardcore title, has been sent a letter of dismissal according to TMZ, meaning that though prosecutors could pick up the case again, the odds of that happening are, quote, extremely slim. Though Runnels claimed to bring the gun with the most noble of intentions, it's not hard to see why the airport reacted how it did, and maybe she'll think twice next time before packing heat at a crowded public place. Back in WWE now, and the Reigns-Undertaker vs. McIntyre and Shane match isn't the only huge tag team encounter that's been announced for Extreme Rules. After standing tall at Stomping Grounds, Universal Champion Seth Rollins and Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch opened up this week's Raw, before being attacked by Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans with a huge mixed tag match set for the pay-per-view. If Corbin and Evans lose, they will never get another shot at the titles ever again, though if the duo of heels win, then they'll capture both belts, making this tag match winners take all. With so much on the line, expect all four superstars to hold nothing back for the titles, though it seems Lynch has more on her mind than keeping the gold. After WWE posted a picture of Rollins looking at the man, with lyrics from Elton John's "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?", the man revealed she may have had enough for one night. "Please stop, lads," the man replied on Twitter, as it seems obvious she needs to get focused for her huge match at Extreme Rules and can't let herself get distracted by Lion King love ballads. We're moving from WWE to AEW news now, and according to some betting sites, we're not the only ones. Though several stars like Mojo Rawley and Mike and Maria Kanellis have recently inked new deals with the McMahon-based company, some stars could be leaving relatively soon. Former Raw Tag Team Champions Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are yet to pen new deals with WWE, and former Intercontinental Champion Luke Harper is expected to leave as soon as he can, as his last request to be released ended in 6 more months being added to his contract instead. According to betting site Sportsbet's Dime, there's no shortage of superstars who could leave, with Dolph Ziggler being the current favorite to go first. This may explain WWE's sudden main event push for the show-off, though given how he's been treated for much of his career, this push may be too little too late. Finn Balor is next in line to be departing according to SBD, though with Balor being one of WWE's most popular stars, as well as the current Intercontinental Champion, we can't see the Irishman going anywhere anytime soon. One superstar we could see going is Shinsuke Nakamura, especially when you think about how far the King of Strong Style has fallen since winning the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble, as it seems the company has no idea what to do with him. Other names who are favorites to be leaving soon are The Revival, who, despite being the current Raw Tag Team Champions, have made it very clear that they've been unhappy with how WWE have treated them, even getting a Free the Revival campaign going. Sasha Banks is another possible departure according to SBD, as rumors continue to swirl about her future with the company, as the boss hasn't been seen on WWE TV since WrestleMania. Rusev may also be going according to the betting site, as the Bulgarian has been lumbered with stop-start pushes, and though he captured the United States title on the 2018 Christmas Day edition of SmackDown Live, his reign was short-lived and the super athlete has done nothing since. Though AEW continues to grow as a threat to WWE, there is still plenty going on backstage we don't know about. Given their lengthy contracts, Sasha Banks and Nakamura would have to request an early release, while we don't even know when the contracts of Rusev and Finn Balor expire. With Dolph Ziggler rumored to have signed a new contract with WWE late last year, it seems the Revival are the most likely to jump ship, though only time will tell. 24/7 champion R-Truth may not be spotted in All Elite Wrestling anytime soon, but he did get plenty of airtime on this week's Raw. Taking on his nemesis Drake Maverick, Truth was able to topple the British superstar, who was having a rough week after losing the 24/7 title back to Truth at Maverick's own wedding. Later on during Raw, Truth found himself, once again, chased by a fleet of superstars, and it was Heath Slater who got the pinfall, marking the one-man band's first singles title in over 9 years on the main roster. The historic reign didn't last long, as now it was Slater's time to run, and as a group of superstars chased him, Truth nailed the new champ with a back heel kick to regain the title. Losing to Cedric Alexander shortly after, the former 205 Live star didn't get far, as he would quickly lose the gold to EC3, easily the biggest win of his career since returning to the main roster in early 2019. His reign would also last a matter of minutes, as after being distracted by Carmella, the former Derek Bateman would lose the title to Truth, making the rapping star an 8-time 24/7 champion who escaped into the night with the gold. A huge night for Truth, but he'll have no time to recover, as with SmackDown Live in just a matter of hours, he may not be champion for much longer. Speaking of new champions in WWE, we're finishing today with the new United States champion Ricochet, and you may have noticed something different about the high flyer. If you've been watching closely, you've seen Ricochet using Chris Jericho's Codebreaker in his matches, often using the knees to the face instead of his own 630 splash. According to Jericho himself, who spoke on his podcast, It looks like we may only see the 630 during some of Ricochet's biggest matches, as the new US champ is starting to feel the wear and tear of performing the move on a nightly basis. On his show, the first ever undisputed champion has said how Ricochet asked if he could use the codebreaker to cope with the pain of the 630, and Jericho gave him his blessing, proving that though he may be an AEW star now, he still has a love for WWE and its roster. On the Monday morning following Stomping Grounds, Ricochet said he woke up tired and with a stiff neck, but claimed he'd do it all over again now with the historic United States title around his waist. Well guys, that's the news for today. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you liked the video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 4 botches, mistakes, and fails at WWE Stomping Grounds that you might have missed. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. If you indeed like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos from Slat Rock Wrestling. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.